some privilege. Few managed to play the Battlefield 1 alpha, and there was some decent feedback and there was some stupid feedback. There always is. There's always someone who thinks they're Mr. Battlefield, and of course I'm one of them. No, I'm no expert. I do have a long history of this game, but fuck, I've played lots of games in my time, so I know what I'm talking about when it comes to picking a decent game. I know that Battlefield 1 could be kind of put in the same bag as Battlefield 4 and 3 as being like a reskin game, you know, but isn't COD and FIFA the same sort of thing? Isn't that just reskin shit? But this is different. Battlefield 1 does have new features to it, a lot of new features, and it makes it stand out a lot more than previous Battlefield titles, which is pretty awesome. I think we'll stick with it. So let's get on with the complaints and my thoughts and opinions. For what it's worth, one of the first moans is this problem that people had: it was too easy to get kills, farm kills, when you're shooting at the 3D spotting, which, yeah, it is kind of back. It's been kind of new and improved, but it's also been reined in a little bit. So if you go behind cover, the red dot disappears. You have to physically pick them out, so it's a lot more skill based to a degree, but you're still getting that red, you know, dot above your head, so that aircraft above you with fog above you can still shoot you freely, which is a fail in the game, I think, and that needs to be addressed. Dead zones with controllers, apparently there was a problem with that. That's been solved now, so there is a dead zone option for your controllers, so no worries there. Motion blur, apparently motion blur is distracting. I actually think it's alright. I think the motion blur is nice. The sunlight as well, they said the sun's too bright. Fuck's sake, it's the sun, it's supposed to be bright. The sun is an issue. If the sun's in your eyes, then it's good. If you're not in the sun, is it? You've got an advantage over the enemy if you're fighting a place where you know the sun's going to be shining on the people attacking a certain point. It's tactics, isn't it? I imagine it's to add to gameplay. It's there for a reason. I know it's meant to make the game look good, but it's also there to piss the enemy off if they can't see where you're at. That's good. That's a good thing in my book. Tanks are too quiet. Yeah, that's another moan. Tanks are way too quiet. They need to be made louder, or at least appear on the mini-map when they fire. I thought it did. I don't know if can anyone point it out to me in the comments? Let me know, and I'll update this video as well. I'm sure tanks, when they fire, they show up on your mini-map. If they don't, that's fine. You should hear them coming anyway, and if you don't, if you're half killed by a shell, then you know the tank's outside your door. So my advice to you is don't stay in the house. Fight like a man. And use cover. That's the best thing when taking on tanks. Use cover to your degree. You can still take these tanks out quite easily if you're crafty enough. But yeah, tanks are OP. That's another moan, but hey, they're tanks. They're meant to put the fear of God in you. You know, people used to shit themselves when they used to see a Panzer. Another complaint is the announcer. When you're capping the flag, it's the female voice. Butter. Yeah, it is annoying. I hope they change that. It should be male voice, I think, you know, like an old general style voice, you know. A few of the people I noticed that had a copy of the alpha, I wasn't one of them. Now, I was pretty pissed off, but I got to remember, I'm only small fry, I'm not a huge channel, I understand that. You know, I'm nobody special, you know, I just do some YouTube videos. I've been doing them for years, but most of these big corporations don't like smaller channels anyway. They tend to stick with what's safe. They don't want to take a chance with bigger channels. There's better channels than mine that deserve invites and stuff like this, the alpha codes sent to them, rather than me, because they do better content, and not only that, they do a better job than me. But it would have been nice to have been given a chance, really. You know, there's one kid who's totally random, didn't even have a YouTube channel, nothing, and he just got a code. So what the fuck, you know? And he ended up breaking the rules as well by streaming the game live when he shouldn't have been. That's the sort of people they're giving alpha codes to. So who the fuck gives these alpha codes out to? So there you go. That's my personal moan. Another moan people were talking about was the German announcers sounded comically German when they were getting angry during gameplay. But I didn't notice that. I don't think they do. I watched a lot of the gameplay footage, and the Germans, they sound fine. Even the British sound great as well. They sound, you know, like typical Brits, which is good. There's no mocking the accents, which is cool. I can do with that. Flat guns, anti-air are OP. That is apparently true. Yeah, it's a pain in the arse apparently for aircraft to fly around without getting shot down. It's quite easy to take them down. Airships are easily taken down as well. It takes a little time, but you can take them down. That's the main thing. Destructibility, no one moaned about that at all. Everyone's happy with the destruction of the buildings in this game, which is good to hear. Fucking great. You can blow everything up. That's good to hear. So yeah, that's one good thing about this alpha. Another whinge, soldiers move too fast. I got to agree with that, they do move a little fast. But then again, you get that with Battlefield 4 where you're moving and sprinting around like an idiot. But that's just to add a little bit of arcadey feel to the game. You hate to take ages running down just to get killed. You want to be able to respawn and move really fast to where you were. Keeps the action and the gameplay going smooth. That's why it's like that, I guess. Not everyone's cup of tea. I like realism. That's why I still play Verdun. But Battlefield 1 is a much arcadey feeling game. It's not a total simulator, really. If you're going to go for a simulator game, play Arma or Arma 3 or Verdun. If you want that sort of game, this is definitely more of a fun game. Battlefield 1. Also, another little moan. People moaning about the syringe, way too quick to kill, and it's already become a troll weapon of choice along with the spade or the shovel, whatever you want to call it, the trench tools. Hell, people are going to kill you with anything nice, whatever. Just got to get on with it, really. The Behemoth, when the losing team gets it, not everyone's happy with that. But hey, if it doesn't affect the game that much, it won't be changed. I think they'll still keep it as it is. Apparently, shooting and not appearing on the mini-map is something that's happening in the game, and not everyone's happy about it. I don't know if that's been addressed as yet. Not too sure. I imagine that will change, but we'll have to wait and see. But apparently that's in the game. I don't know. I've not seen many videos on it, and of course I didn't get to play the game. Aww. Other complaints: the melee and bayonet kills are way too powerful up close. Melee kills especially, attacks from behind should take you down anyway, even if you're 100% health, you take down straight away. But front kills with melee are way too fast. Yeah, I have to agree with that. I've seen Stode's gameplay, and he took down like 3 people with melee kills. It was way too easy, and he should have been killed easily. But nah, didn't happen. He just whopped them down. That was kind of a moment to remember. Requesting a revive. The revive system isn't very good, apparently. Not really too bothered about that. Tripwire traps, annoying, easily to do. 2, you can spam the inside of a house, put 2 down, and you're basically safe. Well, as a sniper, I'd be happy to hear that. So yeah, I haven't got any complaints about that. Yeah, you can put tripwires. You just got to be careful, I think. And obviously, if you know the snipers up there, you're going to take your time going into a building. If you're in a darker building, you might have a bit of a problem, maybe spotting them, I've noticed. But yeah, I'd definitely watch out for that. It's just going to be one of those annoying things, unfortunately, we're just going to have to put up with. And yes, I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue. Stationary cannon should auto-reload itself if not used by anyone for 30 seconds. No, I'd keep that as it is. That's fine. If it's been fired and then left, and then it stays as it is. You shouldn't have an auto-reload feature. If you run up to use it and you have to reload it, you have to reload it. I don't mind that. Also, when it gets shot by an enemy, you get this little cross. You see in this picture here. People don't like it because it's kind of confusing. Yeah, I agree with that. I've seen that and it looks a bit weird. Another moan: no marksman bonus. It's gone. You're just getting a small amount of points for sniping another sniper or getting a headshot, and that's all you're getting really. Nothing spectacular, no big rewards, no tons of points for all the snipers out there. So you're not going to earn a lot of points as a sniper unless you're a good sniper like Stode, Big E, my good self, and those Nova Clan idiots. And last but no means least, the vehicles. Again, not the sound this time, but the speed of them is a little bit unrealistic. maybe, and then maybe onto something there. But I like the speed they're going at the moment, especially the armoured vehicles, and they can be taken out quite easily as well. The little Renault tank, seems to be a kick-ass tank. I'll be definitely trying that out, and it's a solo tank as well, so no dumbass teammates to accompany me there. Well, thanks for watching. If you watched this far, putting up my morbid voice. I know it gets a bit dull at times, but it's just the way I speak, you know. I do have a sexy voice, but I try my best, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys later. Take care, and yeah, next video will be up soon.